What is up? What is up? What is up? Hello, greetings. It is me, Tom Sauce. Ooh, that light is messing with me. Look a little funky today. Hold on, let me change that. Let's take care of that right now. I don't like that at all. No, sir. I don't like that at all. There we go. That looks better, right? That looks a lot better. A lot better. A little better anyway. It's not on my face. How you doing, everybody? It's me, Tom Sorrells, coming to you live and in living color from the Tom Sorrells Broadcast Complex. In other words, Southwest Orange County, Florida. Things are good, man. Things are good. The tragedy in D.C.'s got my mind all messed up. You know, it's a lot. It's just a lot. See that video? See the colliding planes with the plane with the helicopter? Just, I don't know, man. It's killing me. So, I got a feeling, you feel the same way. Tim Doyle is here. Timmy, what is up, Mr. Western Kentucky? Hey, I went to Western. Did I tell you? Did we discuss this? Since December, I went home to Middle Tennessee for a few days, and I wanted to spend an extra night, and my wife was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I went, well, I think I'm going to take the rent-a-car and go up to Western. And she said, why? I said, well, I haven't been back in about 16 or 17 years, and so I went to campus. And I drove around Western Kentucky University. I drove around, saw the Pierce Ford Tower, saw the new stuff, parked, got out, took a few pictures. Then I went to lunch with some friends of mine I used to work with in Columbus, Ohio. She moved with him. He was getting his doctorate in Columbus and became an instructor at Western. And he took me inside the bug lab because he's a doctor of bug stuff. Yeah. Crazy. Hey, Jonathan Wu, what is up? Dan Potter is here. Timmy Doyle, Tops, T-O-P is tip-top. Not having a great basketball season, Timmy. Got to be honest with you. Not having a great season. They're not. This is what I look like. This is what I look like with hair and makeup. That guy right over there. I have hair, but when my hair's made up, combed and treated, and I have on a suit and tie, that's what I look like. It's true. Hey, man, the map looks good. We've got a big cold front coming from Texas. Big cold front going to swing in here for Saturday, but today's good. Today's good. It's beautiful outside, going to a high day of 77. It has really changed at Western Kentucky, Tim. It's a place. You and I went there for the broadcasting because it is a top. For those of you who don't know, Western Kentucky University is a top 5 broadcast journalism school in America. Yeah. It is. Imagine if we were top 5 in football or basketball. You would know all about us. But we're not. Our specialty is broadcast journalism and photojournalism. And, you win 25 top 5 finishes and national championships every year for the last 25 years. Nobody knows. Just us. We brag about it. The problem is every year when we come in second, I'm like, hot dog, we came in second this year in the Hearst Awards. And look it up, North Carolina beats us. And, the bride, North Carolina. Oldest child, thing 1, North Carolina. So I don't have, dancing rights on top of them. What am I doing for the Super Bowl? Who am I going for? I'm going for Philly because I'm tired of the Chiefs. I don't dislike the Chiefs. I'm just kind of tired of them winning. Don't hate the Chiefs. No hatred for the Chiefs here at all. I can't stand the Jets. If the Jets win the Super Bowl, I'd be just beside myself. There'd be 2 of me right here. But I don't hate the Chiefs, just I'm tired of them winning. And I do think the NFL guys are taking care of Mahomes. The Lions quarterback got smashed on that interception return. That shouldn't have been a touchdown. They'd have brought that back. Oh, you like my mug? Hey, I like that. That's me. That's me. What's my name? Big Daddy Tom. When I was doing Talk to Tom at the Powerful KMG, my producer, Tiffany, gave me this. Michael Barnes. Peace. Anyway, here comes a cold front out of Texas. It's going to be here for Saturday. It's going to cool us down a little bit Saturday, but this is not an Arctic cold front, as evidenced by the fact it's already southerly and coming across the southern plains, not blasting from Canada. No more wobbling of the polar vortex, so okay. Here's the way the front is draped across right now. The last front is draped across the Atlantic all the way down to the islands here, Jamaica, Hispaniola, all the way out. That part is not a worry. Here's the way, look across the Gulf of Mexico right here. Across the Gulf, you see the big streamlines, the streets trying to form there in the central Gulf. Western Gulf of Mexico has a pocket of low pressure trying to develop there. It's going to come east. Pitchers and catchers report in 2 weeks. Let's go, Braves. I try not to do the tomahawk chop anymore. I think in years to come, we will be judged harshly for that. I do, but I love the Braves. I do. And I wonder if Atlanta will ever have to change their name. I don't think Braves is as offensive as like Cleveland Indians and Washington Redskins, both defensive names. I'm not sure the Braves are. Yeah, no more snow. There's never any snow for Central Florida anyway. All right, so anyway, on to the maps. Temperatures. I love showing the Midwest, and people are always like, why do you like showing the Midwest? And well, hey, I spent a decade of my life there. That's a lot of wasted time in Ohio and Michigan. And take a look at those temperatures. Overnight lows tonight into tomorrow morning in Detroit City, 34. Grosse Pointe, probably 34, 35. Woo, woo, that's cold. Columbus, Ohio, overnight low tonight, 38. You hope the Braves don't, change the name? I hope they don't have to either. I hope they work it out. All is good. Overnight low tonight in Central Florida. Good stuff. It's good stuff. Overnight low is going to be like, 59. You can see the influx of warm air right here all the way up to the Tennessee Valley. It's going to be as warm tonight in Greenbrier, Tennessee as it is in Orlando, Florida. So the overnight low is going to be about 59. The front itself is right now, tomorrow morning, located from western Kentucky over there around Paducah. Let's say Lake Barkley, 55 is the low, all the way down to Houston, Texas, with lows of about 54, 55 around Galveston Bay. That cold air, that little tongue of warm air, all the way up to, say, Bowling Green, down to the Gulf, that tongue of warm air shows you where the front lies, right there, right behind it. So that cold air is on the way. Or cooler air. It's not, again, not Arctic cold. And we have nothing on radar, which is gooch. Daytime highs, upper 70s, baby. Rocking the gaga. High today should be at least 78 in Orlando, which is good stuff. I'm going to get outside and work in the yard, do some stuff. Have dinner plans with the bride tonight and some friends. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be good. We actually have, I'm waiting for Central Florida like me to get snow. It's not gonna, no. It's never going to snow here, Tiff. Not of any avail anyway. Most underrated day of the week. Yes, it is. My favorite day of the week. I love Thursday. We'll talk about why in a moment. That goes back to Western Kentucky, actually, and Tim Doyle. Tim didn't make it happen, but he's part of the Western Kentucky experience. We, at Western Kentucky, when Tim and I were big men on campus, we were never big men on campus, but we did go to school there. When Tim and I were in school at Western Kentucky University, it was basically a suitcase college, which means we'd go to school during the week and go home on the weekend. I don't know that Tim did as much as I did, but I had a gig. I had a job working in radio. So I would go back to Middle Tennessee and work on radio. I'd drive down 2 or 3 times a week during the week and then work every weekend at WMRL, 1270 AM in Portland, Tennessee. So I spent my whole college career working, doing radio. I was not a fraternity boy, was not partying, was not tearing it up. Trust me, I made up for lost time later. Yeah. But when I was in college, I was working away. So, with that said, Thursday night was a big party night. We weren't going to be around the weekend, so everybody would hang out on Thursday night. We'd stay up late, go out. Some guys would hit bars. We'd go run around campus. Whatever, goof off. Date whoever you date, your things. On Thursday night. So Thursday night was the big party night in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And that became my thing. So, all right, big question for you. Did you watch Shogun? Any of you raise your right hand or send me a message? Did Thursday night in Bowling Green was always crazy? Yes. Yeah, Thursday night was crazy. That was the party night. And it became a thing. And then when I grew up and became a broadcast meteorologist and got the gig, well, then that's when I started hitting Thursday night as well. Because Thursday night, we take Wednesday off. We didn't drink on Wednesdays. But on Thursdays, we tear it up. And it was always pregame. Friday night, I got off work at midnight. Friday was no better than Thursday. Saturday night was a big night. And Sunday, we'd still might drink a little, watch the NFL. But Monday night, we took off. We didn't do anything on Monday night. Then Tuesday night was ladies' night at Bonneau's. And so we went out on Tuesday night. Then we take Wednesday night off. Thursday night, hit it. Thursday night's a big party night again. And so for my whole life, Thursday night was a big party night. I love Thursdays. Then as I grew up, I realized that most people who were partying on Thursday dialed it in on Friday, just called it in. Didn't do much, took it easy, ready for the weekend. So many people knock off at 3 o'clock on a Friday, whatever. But they they talk about Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, just getting ready for Friday, getting ready for Friday. I'm like, no, dude, Thursday's a work it out kind of day. So if you can really achieve on Thursday, most people are looking ahead of the weekend instead of looking ahead to their goals. Just my business thought for the day. Thursday is the most underrated day of the week. All right, back to Shogun. Did you guys watch Shogun? Do you watch TV? It's become part of our life, especially since I retired. Since I got off the grind, every night I'm home for a while. So we'll have dinner. Shelby eats dinner with us. We hang out. Then she goes to read, watch her shows, do her thing. Mitra and I will settle in for some entertainment. We'll watch a show. And so for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, we've been watching Shogun because we were behind. It won the Golden Globes. I'm into all Far East Asian culture. I love Japan. I'm dying to go. I've wasted half my life in a dojo. And so I'm sitting there like, let's watch Shogun. Well, it's epic, and it's beautiful, and it's Japan, it's costumey, and it's in the 1600s, and it was fantastic. And we invested not 1, not 4, not 5, but 9 hours of our life in that show. It's a 10-hour experience. You know, you can't watch it all in one day unless you're truly unemployed and binging. But anyway, we watched it over the course of the last week and a half. And episode 10, anybody? I don't want to wreck it for you if you're going to watch it. It was so disappointing. Such a letdown. I can't believe it. Not good. So many shows end poorly. Why? How do you do that? How do you string me along for 9 hours and then end poorly? It ended poorly. Not good at all. Just a lot of explaining. No big scenes that I was expecting. The big build-up for 9 hours is going to be a big clash. No big clash. Just some, I think, did the budget crash on them? They couldn't do the big battle scene? What happened, dude? You couldn't just do it. Computer generated? I don't know. Feed me, give me more. It's very disappointing. Did no one watch it? I'm sitting here talking away and none of you are like chiming in. Okay. Maybe it's not good. Maybe no one liked it. All right, back to football real quick. In football, go Philly, go Eagles. In basketball, let's see what's happening. Carolina is lining up to play the Dukies soon. I want to say it's not this weekend, it's next weekend, right? Or is it this weekend? Doesn't matter. Carolina's struggling, man. Struggling, and Duke is on fire. So there you go. And the Tennessee Vols, which are number 1 for at least 2 or 3 weeks this basketball season, lost to UK the other night. That's disappointing, too. All right. Let me throw the weather back up and talk about weather in Orlando. Cloud cover is broken, man. It's beautiful. See how clear it is in Florida? Clear, clear, clear. Florida is in the clear, baby. Sunshine everywhere. Out here in the western Gulf of Mexico, a low is trying to form. We have cloud streets here. Cooler air is going over the warm water. It's just a beautiful setup. Big tongue of warmer air is all the way up to the Tennessee Valley. And so what's going on is we're getting ready for a cold front to come in on Saturday. Temperature readings tonight, overnight lows through the Ohio Valley, 30s, 40s. But you see the warm air in middle Tennessee and northern Alabama. It's as warm tonight in Greenbrier as it will be in Orlando. Overnight low in Orlando is 59. Overnight low in Greenbrier should be 59. I don't win yet, but I will by the weekend. Yes, I will. Nothing on radar. Daytime high today should be 78 fun-filled degrees. Then we have a high on Saturday. High Friday of about 83, 84. Tomorrow's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. A little breezy, but beautiful warm day. Get outside and enjoy it if you can. A chance of rain on Saturday, then warming right back up Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It all comes back to us with the quickness. Michael is here, and that's about all she wrote. Okay, I've been on about 20 minutes now. I'm going to bail out. Don't watch Shogun. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. It's beautiful, sweeping, based on a novel, great dialogue, decent acting, I guess, and then the last show. Not worth it. You'll feel ripped off. I'm telling you, you'll feel rooked. Same way you felt when Sopranos went black. Okay, it's not that bad. I think that's the worst ending ever. Sopranos ending of the series, worst ending ever. I don't think that, oh yeah, people still talking about it. Yeah, they're still talking about it because it's awful. There's a difference between it was great cinematic television and people are still talking about it. And whoops, we screwed up, horrible ending. People feel like it was awful. They're still talking about it. Yeah, we're still talking about it because it was so bad. That's how I feel about Shogun too. Yeah, people don't know how to end stuff. Didn't know how to end The Sopranos. Was not satisfactory. Ending of Shogun should have been better. Should have been better. And honestly, if you're going to end it that way anyway, cut the series in half. It only needed to be like 5 nights. It didn't need to be 10, in my opinion. Pam Steele is watching. Hey, Pam Steele. Gary's here. What's up, Gary? And Carol Vaughn, you're correct. They just don't know how to end them. It's kind of like when you're watching Saturday Night Live and the little skit's kind of funny. Whatever they're doing is kind of funny. It's kind of funny. And they can't end it. There's no big boom punchline, no big boom payoff. Big finish. People have kind of lost the art of the big finish. I really believe. And I mean, as evidenced by what I was just talking about. Sopranos, terrible finish. Seinfeld, terrible last episode. The only series I can think of that had a good last episode that I was into, watch The Americans. I think there's 6 seasons of The Americans. You watch them on Hulu now. Watch The Americans. That ends well, or it ends pretty good. I didn't like the way it ended per se, but it does wrap it up, and you understand what's going on, and everything gets tied up, and your questions are answered. Whereas all this other stuff, Sopranos, Black, what happened? Car crash, terrible. Just a car crash of an ending. And same way for me anyway. After watching Shogun for 10 nights, thought the ending was just awful, not well done at all. So I'd advise you not to waste your time. All right, that's Tom preaching for the day. I'm done. It's going to be a beautiful day today. Highs in the 70s, like 77, 78. Get out and enjoy it. I'm going to do the same. And The Americans were great. I think Americans is the most underrated show ever. And it took me a while, dude. And there are people who love Breaking Bad. There's not a single likable character on Breaking Bad. But even the Americans, you like those 2 Russians. Even though they're Russian spies, they're against America. You're like, I like them. I'm pulling for them. Breaking Bad, I didn't like anybody. People will tell you Breaking Bad's the best show ever. I think The Americans is better. I think The Sopranos was better until it ended. That last episode was trash. Trash. Okay, I'm going to run. I'm going to get out of here. Try to hang it around. If you need me, holla. Leave me a message down here. Good morning, Melissa Riley. I'm doing grand. Better than I deserve. How's that? That's how I'm doing. Things are great. Things are okay with me these days. Feeling pretty good. I mean, I'm sore from working out, but I'm feeling pretty good, man. Feeling good. Feeling good in the neighborhood. All right, go take care of yourselves. I'll be back maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Definitely next Tuesday. Trying to hit it every Tuesday, Thursday now. I'll be in touch. So you be in touch. Leave me a message. And go enjoy this warm weather. It's all going to be beautiful today and tomorrow. Cooler on Saturday with a chance of rain, but beautiful Sunday, Monday, Tuesday next week. Forget about it. Love to all. Go kill this day. Make it a big day. Thursday is what? What? The single most underrated day of the week.